What's up, y'all? It's T310J, and I'm back with another video. It's my third video tonight. Graveyard shift on my job, got a double shift. It's Saturday night, September 14th, 2024, and I'm just vibing. I'm gonna make a video. It's probably gonna be 15-20 minutes long, but I'm gonna make a video about the importance of investing early in your life to reach FIRE. FIRE is an acronym that stands for Financial Independence Retire Early. Or if you don't want to retire early, it becomes a choice once you reach financial independence. Financial independence is subjective to a lot of people, but I'll give you an example. Financial independence for me is not depending on the next person or an employer to meet your basic needs and a little bit of wants in your life. Basic needs. What are basic needs, T310J? Basic needs are housing, food, clothes, transportation, groceries, bills such as light bill, cell phone bill, gas bill, and the like. You get my drift. Those are needs. Now, wants, maybe upgrade to I want to say a fancy or a luxury car. But let's just say instead of the Toyota Camry, you wanted the Lexus. I guess Lexus is considered a luxury vehicle. But compared to all of these other quote-unquote foreign cars, Lexus is just a luxury version of a Toyota because it's the same thing. It's just a higher priced Toyota. That's all. They use the same parts. Or instead of like a Honda, you want an Acura. I don't even think Acura is considered a luxury vehicle. It may be, but let's just say it's the luxury version of a Honda because it's the same car, just more inflated price. you know. The importance, back on topic, the importance of starting early and investing for FIRE, financial independence, retire early. We'll just say FI, financial independence. We'll talk about retire early also. Excuse me, I just walked up several flights of stairs, so I got enough time to do this video and another video I'm gonna post shortly after this. I'm on the grind, y'all. This is YouTube. I'm on the grind. Try to get my algorithm up, get my videos up. Like I said, I just started today, so official. Well, yeah, just started today, so keep this thing up. Take my do-rag off. Trying to get the waves popping in, y'all. But yeah, let's start by saying this. If you're a teenager, and I know I'll be 37 in November. 36 now, be November is what? 2 months away. I'll be 37 in November. I'm pretty much 37, right? If I had to do it all over again, see, I didn't have anybody telling me YouTube wasn't out back when I was a teenager. I remember I started working at 15 years old. My very first job was Chuck E. Cheese. And yes, I was Chucky. Yes, I did play, work in the game room. I worked everywhere, part-time. It was a summer job going from 10th grade to 11th grade. Very first job ever. And I worked there maybe 3-4 months. And basically, I guess I fired myself, wind up getting fired because at the time, this was what, 2003. Yeah, 2003. Summer 2003. I got a permit to work. I don't know if they do that nowadays in the school systems, but back then, if you were a minor and still in high school, grade school, you needed a permit to basically ask permission to work, X amount of hours. I think it was no more than, if my memory serves me correct, 20 or 24 hours a week, just because I was a minor. But yeah, back to the topic. I was 15. First job was Chuck E. Cheese. And if somebody like my folks, my mom or my dad, or anybody, you know, of importance in my life at that time were to tell me, save some money, and not only save it, but save some money and invest in the stock market now, and every time when you have steady employment, and even when you bounce a job, you can put this in a 401k, and your 401k is portable, right? If somebody was telling me at 15 years old, from 15 to damn near 37 right now is 22 years, if my math is mathing, yeah, because 20 is 35 plus 2, 22 years, I would be a millionaire by right now. I read an article that comes on my feed, my Google feed on my phone. I'm on my phone often reading articles, especially about finance and investing. I read an article recently, a week ago, from the Motley Fool. That's Motley space Fool, Fool. It said if I would have invested in Apple $1,000, April of 2005, okay? 2 months later in June is when I graduated high school. So imagine it. And I was employed at the time, not at Chuck E. Cheese. I'll get to that down the line in this video. But if I would have invested in Apple and Nvidia in 2005, $1,000 when the share price was low, I would definitely be a millionaire by now, or damn near close. I would have, like, I think in the high 800, almost 900K, $900,000 right now at damn near 37 years old. 37 years old right now. The power of compound interest. Once you start hitting that stride, they say at 100K in the stock market, that stuff just start doubling up. You doubling up your money. A lot of people, you know, I didn't have a mental maturity at the time, and nobody was in my ear saying, hey, save your money to invest it. Not just save your money, but save your money and invest it. That's the key word, to invest what you save, not just save it and put it in a bank account. Even when you have an emergency fund, you're supposed to save it and invest it somewhere so your money grows over time with the interest rate, right? If you can get 10% interest on your money, you're doing good. Anything over 10%, I think the benchmark is like 7%, right? Even 7% is good. But if you can get double digit, 10, 15, 20, 25%, oh man, you're doing 100 in the shade. You know what I mean? It's very important that all you high schoolers and even people in college, if you employ part-time, to save your money. Try to save 15 to 20% of what you make. So for example, if you make minimum wage right now, I'm not sure what the minimum wage is right now. I haven't worked minimum wage. I haven't worked a minimum wage job in years. You know, I'm an adult, I'm a grown man. You know, in the trades, I'm doing awfully well for myself. So that's not of a worry for me anymore. But I was once in that situation, in which I'll get to in a later video. I come from being homeless twice to where I'm at now. And God is good, and I'm blessed. Let's just say that. But back on topic. If I were to work a minimum wage in today's time, I would try somehow to save $50 a week. And I know that people are already stretched thin, but for you teenagers that are living at home or living with a legal guardian, whether it be grandparents, it could be an aunt, uncle, and if you're employed part-time or doing some type of employment for summer, try to save $50 of your paycheck. $50 might be a lot. It's not a lot if you are living at home with mom and dad. It's not a lot if you have an adult and you're a minor paying for most of your expenses. Stop getting clothes. Stop looking fresh. Stop going out to Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Cane's, and eating good. You know, go to the grocery store and get a Lunchable. Make a PB&J sandwich. Eat Go on YouTube, learn how to make a tuna sandwich, tuna fish sandwich. That stuff is, you can make that stuff good, and they're making a lot of products nowadays, gluten free, HMO free. They're making them healthier. When I was coming up, you didn't have none of that stuff, gluten free, GMO free, all that. They making things to where it's healthier for the body, and thus you having people live longer. And that's another topic. I'm gonna make a later video talking about how us as human beings are living past 75, 80, 90 years old. I think by the end of my lifetime, it's gonna be the norm for people to live past 90, maybe 100. But that's another video, so stay on topic. If you invest $50 a week, or try to invest $50 a week, imagine that's $200 a month. That's $2,400 in 12 months, which is a year. If you can do that, and then as you progress through schooling, and then eventually graduate high school and may go to trade school, or may enter an apprenticeship and learn a trade, or may enter college and you still employed, imagine saving $50 a week, $200 a month, $2,400 a year, and you're investing that into a 401k, or when you turn 18, open up what's called a Roth IRA. That stands for Roth Individual Retirement Account. You have different retirement accounts, right? Let me educate y'all. You have a 401k in which a company, say for example, like Chuck E. Cheese, or even like my second job was 99-cent store. And then my third job, when I was like graduated high school, going into college, I was working at Starbucks. Let's use Starbucks for a basic example. Starbucks had a 401k, and I never forget, I got paperwork. They did, some company, I think it was Fidelity at the time, or Vanguard, I can't remember, but just say for example they utilize a company like Fidelity, which is a investment trading company, right? They have retirement accounts, money management accounts, all of that. Google it, right? Everything's Googleable now. Something I didn't really have to my when I was first starting out in life, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, right? I mean, you had Google, but it's not what it was back then like it is today, right? Say like we're gonna use Starbucks. Starbucks, if I can recall, matches you, I think they match 5 to 6%, which means for every 6% you invest, they'll match dollar for dollar 6%. So you put 6% in, Starbucks puts 6% in, 6 plus 6 is 12%. If you can put 12% of what you make on a part-time, or even better yet, a full-time work schedule, and you do that over a course of say 4 or 5 years, and then as you get promoted and your wage goes up slowly with the cost of living, but after 10, 20 years, your money is going to double, and you'll be, man, damn near my age, or maybe a little over by the time you 40, from when you 15 to 18, them working years, and you start already, let's just say 18, from 18 to 40, 22 years, and you invest like that, and you slowly invest, oh man, you're going to be a millionaire by then. And you're going to look back at this video and be like, man, T310J, really, man, he educated me on that, man. Getting started and then saving and investing early in your working life is very important, because the way the times are now, we're slow. I think within the next 5 to 10 years, and maybe sooner, America and the Western world globally, let's just say the globe. I'm gonna be biased and say America because I live in America. I live in Los Angeles, California. It's just a high cost of living state and city. I see within the next 5 to 10 years, like I mentioned, maybe sooner than that, the middle class gonna be no more. It's gonna either you're gonna have or you're gonna have not. The amount of homelessness is going up everywhere around the country. Okay, we're not gonna even talk about the world. We're gonna talk about the country. LA is probably the homeless capital. Y'all hear it in the news and the media. We got skid, we got everywhere. They're trying to clean it up now because it's the governor did this I guess this thing to where he'll stop all funding to all the counties in California if they don't clean up their homeless problem. But y'all gotta remember this is election year. You know, that's politically motivated in my opinion. That's another topic. Stay on topic, right? About investing early. You know, starting off investing early is the best thing you can do because we're slowly becoming have and have nots nationally, right? And we're gonna come to a point to where either you have it or you don't. And then once you have it, you have to defend keeping it. That's why the wealthy, that's why the rich, it's hard to maintain that wealth because you have jackers, robbers, people that steal. Um, you know, then it's taxes that are involved. You know, all of this you'll learn as you go if there's nobody coaching or teaching or guiding you. Just like with myself, I had to learn over all of this in the course over time, right? But you know, read and research on how to get started early, man. And I say that for a lot of the younger generation, people that are teenagers, like my daughter age. My daughter's 14, and I've already got her a trading account. I've been investing in her trading account since 2020 for the past 4 years. So I kind of utilized the pandemic and took advantage of it. A lot of stuff was down. It's simple economics 101, right? You want to buy low. Well, our investment strategy is different. We're buying and hold, and then when she gets of age, she can do, you know, which is 18, 4 years from now, she can do whatever she wants to do with her money. It's really for college, but you know, with me, I have several retirement accounts. You know, I got my Roth IRA. I got my current employer. You know, that's why I say I'm blessed, man. You receive a civil servant. I work for, let's just say, government. You know, we still get a pension after 30 years. I get a government's version of a 401k, which is called DCP, Deferred Compensation. It's a 457B, and it's also a Roth. I don't max out on that. I contribute 10%, but I do max out on my separate Roth IRA, which is $7,000 a year. So I contribute about $11,000 to my deferred compensation, which is, like I said, the government's version of a 401k. It's a Roth, the 23,000 limit one. I contribute about 11 grand for that a year, and I max out on my Roth IRA, the individual one that I have separately, which is 7 grand. So if you 10 grand plus 7 grand, I contribute $17,000 per year towards my Roth IRAs, and that's separate from my pension. I mean, I'm one of them brothers. I got in. I've been in almost 10 years. Next year, April 2025, I'll have 10 years on my job. I have to do another 20 years, which I'll be 57, and I'll retire, which is early. You know, God willing, I pray that I'm able to reach retirement, because retirement in itself is a blessing. And to be able to enjoy retirement with the fruits of your labor, working all these years, right? With my pension plus my 2 retirement savings, I should be sitting real nice, you know, because only time will tell 20 years from now, you know, we're really gonna have either you have it or you not. You know, so I say all of that to say, young America, please not only save but invest your money. Invest in the stock market early. Open yourself up some type of trading 401k custodial account. If you're over 18, open up an IRA, a 401k with your employer, and save whatever you can. I say the minimum $50 a week. You get paid bi-weekly, it's nothing to contribute $100. $100 every 2 weeks, $200 every month. Be surprised in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, when that stuff, the compound interest double up on that. You'll be thanking me later. You'll be thanking me 5, 10 years from now. Rewatch this video. Again, it's your boy T310J. Please subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna be dropping videos all throughout my shift today. I am working the double shift. As time permits, I'm gonna flood this YouTube thing, man. My channel, I have high confidence. Every time I'm posting these videos and making these videos, I get more and more confident. I'm looking directly into the camera. I'm feeling real comfortable. I gotta stop licking off and saying and thinking about and going off on a tangent, but that comes with time. So give your boy time. My content might be whack, might be not booming right now, but have faith in your boy I'm optimistic as a person and have good energy. And my content, it's real life stuff, man. It's real life shit out here. And I want to be able to share my personal experiences with you guys. And so you can be, I won't even say like me. Everybody is different. Be better than me. All right? Peace out to the next video.